50 years from now, your mind's still slipping away. Sometimes you get so confused you can't remember my name. But every once in a while I see that little smile, and I know you're down by the lamppost. We both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one you were waiting on, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. You gave me that look and I gave you a kiss, and then you promised me your heart. You said I was the one, the only one, and I was falling for you hard. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars. Down by the lamppost we both fell in love underneath the stars.
Ducky Medlock. I meant to play the top three in order. I'll explain a little bit. I'm working with some new software tonight and getting comfortable with it, but I got the top three in some kind of order. Started off with Kylie Nicole. In the middle was the Cliff Wheeler Band. And you just heard Ducky with Lamppost. So I want to welcome everybody. I see chat starting to fill up. Those of you that are listening in the shadows, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be an interesting night. In addition to the debuts, I know something you don't know. I have an announcement to make at some point. I don't know that I want to necessarily spill the beans this early, but I've got some big news that Rick laid on me just a couple of hours ago, and I'm excited. But I'm also excited about the debuts, and so I want to get started. And it's an interesting mix of artists tonight. Really is going to demonstrate that Music Mafia Radio isn't limited to a particular style of music or particular genre of music. We really do go all over the place. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that the staff at Music Mafia Radio listens to just about everything. So it's not unusual for us to kind of pull some stuff that you wouldn't typically expect to hear on a mainstream radio station. But that's why we're here, because we're not mainstream. So our first artist, I've had the chance over the course of the last week or so to get to know our first artist debuting tonight. And he and I share an awful lot in common. He walked away from the business, I think he said, for 15 years. So that tells you he's probably an old guy like me. Stepped away from the business, has come back. He's probably as good as I am at being able to rifle off Frank Zappa puns, which we have done to each other frequently over the last few days. But most importantly, this is an artist that has a heart for the indie music community. And he and Lee and I have been, we had a pretty deep discussion yesterday about how we would just love to dismantle the music industry and rebuild it so that the artists have an opportunity to reap the benefits of their talent. So without further ado, and for those of you that like to do some eyelash clipping or eyelash trimming, this is really some great stuff. I give you Ghostly Beard. enigmatic, visionary, ghostly Beard pens emotive prog pop. From the vaults of his prismatic artistry, he issues a clutch of EPs and albums. Infinite is the first official EP to come up for download and streaming on all music stores and services worldwide. Ghostly Beard's kaleidoscopic creativity has garnered him comparisons to such diverse artists as Steely Dan, Pink Floyd, James Taylor, Genesis, XTC, Cat Stevens, Weather Report, Michael Franks, and Chicago. He crafts immersive, dreamy sonic landscapes that emotionally blur the line between dark catharsis and subtle rays of hope. Now he lets us into his universe with an eclectic clutch of thoughtfully sequenced EPs and albums. Ghostly Beard, up next, Close Your Eyes.
And in the end, you can't pretend you haven't wasted all those moments, faking laughter from the darkness of your heart. Yes, my friend, you'll have to face the consequences of your errors and your lies, betrayals and disguise. You better open your eyes now. Better open your eyes. Amends, but as the years go by, you find yourself more tangled in the frets of wearied bitterness. Look around, there's a reason why the doors have closed in front of you. You know they've thrown away their keys. Better open your eyes now. Better open your eyes. faithful friend of yours. You can't stop looking in her eyes. Distractive, deadly emptiness. If there's a chance that all your failures be redeemed, you may find peace and quiet is hiding in the loving of a child. You better close your eyes now. Better close your eyes. You better close your eyes now. Better close your eyes.
Close your eyes, Ghostly Beard. You can follow Ghostly Beard Facebook, Twitter, at Ghostly Beard, Instagram, and YouTube. And of course, there's always the one-stop shop, ghostlybeard.com, or musicmafiaradio.net, where he will soon be one of our featured artists. In addition,